Aloha, everyone. Come on in, set a spell. Let's talk. Hey, it's a members chat. That means there's no chat. Oh, elbow, elbow. You don't know what Dave just put up. He put up his interview with Amanda May, and Amanda May is always, she'll come clean on anything. Which, you know, a lot of that was in the archives, but, you challenge people and they'll bring it back up. Hey, Joseph, woo, aloha. But poor elbow, he had a bad day today. He had gristle in his hamburger. Well, life's inconveniences. Oh, let's all give him a boo-hoo. Wow, no, it's better to go somebody who gives you a warranty on their work. Hello, Break Shop. Hey, aloha, Miss Wombat. Reggie, aloha. Ace, aloha. Lenny, aloha. Everybody, aloha. Hey, Kev, aloha. Oh, it's a tumble dry, no heat. Oh well, there's no way he's gonna take care of those linen. Yeah, he was pissed last night. I heard it, Reggie. I was there. He chimped hard just for a minute though. So somebody called him and talked him back off the edge of the cliff. You know. I don't wear clothes if I can't wash them and dry them in a washing machine and dryer. I'm a cotton girl, especially when you live in Hawaii. The last thing you want is synthetic in your clothes because it just holds the heat into your body. So if it's not cotton, I'm not wearing it. That's why I love me some tie-dye. Yeah, he was really upset about those thumbs up and down. Exact, he sure was. And that's one goal he'll never achieve. Uh, are you oh, he's still on, or are you replaying? Because if you're replaying, keep it up. I guess it still is live. All right. Uh, uh, uh. So now he's trying to tell the trolls, you use my content, I'll copyright you. YouTube just gave me the way to do it. Blah 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 blah. Well, you know what, Elbow? When you're casted on cast, there's nothing you can do about it because it's not on YouTube. Yeah, and he's trying to school the trolls on how to do a copyright. You're behind. You need to catch up a little bit there, Elbow, because remember mine? Mine got turned over, all of them, and you gloated. Oh, so you were so happy with yourself, thinking that you stopped my channel. But guess what? You only made me stronger, and you only made me more determined to out you for your bullshit. Oh, the heat and humidity. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's he gonna do this winter? You know, it's almost September. Then the next 6 weeks there'll be the first snow coming in, maybe. Or at least cold weather. So what you gonna do when it starts raining, kids? You know how much you hate driving in the rain. Blah, 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 blah. You're looking forward to staying positive. Well, we heard you last night. That wasn't very positive. Because what he doesn't understand, when he goes on real late, it's just late for me. They're gonna not let people boondock at Walmart anymore. Why? Because bums like you just want to live there. I mean, here's just a little example, and this is Hawaii, and this is here in Kona. What happened at our Walmart? Our Walmart is an older store, and the way it's built on filled in rock because it's on the hillside. So the parking lot is narrow but long, and there's two parking lots. The main parking lot in front of the building, and then there's an outer parking lot where they store the big shipping containers with product in it, and they just move them around. They unload them in the back, but they park them way out there in the parking lot. And there's light posts, so they they were wondering why the one street light wasn't working, and there's a van parked next to it. What these people had done, and I don't know how they did it without killing themselves, is they got into the light fixture and wired in to their van. So they were still in the power from a light post out at the outskirts of the parking lot. That's why Walmart's not going to do it. Can you imagine the liability if somebody would gotten hurt doing that? I mean, it's insurmountable. So pretty soon here, I expect in the next year that Walmart will limit their parking to business hours only. Just a thought for me, because the people here probably learned from somebody on the mainland. Just saying. But that's why Walmart is not going to be the friendly, open arm, temporary campsite anymore. Hey, David, aloha. P2E, aloha. Stitching Girl, Robert. Reggie. Yeah, they do, Rich. They do ruin everything. And our Target is kind of the same way, but they've got a small business center. I think it's a bank and AT&T phone on one corner, and they have a McDonald's on the other corner. And Target also has a huge parking lot that I've known somebody who did that before, and I was just kind of wondering if it may have been the same people. But that was years. That was like 7 years ago when we were in the motorhome. Hey, Elby, what's up? Yeah, we like our fake Elvis. Because we know it's not him, because when he's blowing smoke on his little, what is he doing? Let's see what he's got going. Oh, he's down to 87 people. Oh, I just want to know how many thumbs down. Matter of fact, I need to do that. COVID, he's coughing. He's coughing. Oh no. Maybe he thought he had bad food because he can't taste it. I still don't have my sense of taste back. And it really bugged me yesterday. Because I was eating, what was I eating yesterday? Oh, I made sweet and sour. And I couldn't taste the sweet or the sour. It just kind of was bland. I don't know. Yeah, by the video that just ran now, it might be still running. Uh, um, you know, he's getting told on. And Amanda May, like I've always said, Amanda May, hey Wolf Dad, aloha, possum, aloha. That, gosh, what was I going to say? Okay, a senior moment. Darn it. Okay. Well, that thought went right over my head. I had a brain fart. Hey, Mickey, aloha. Hey, I'll be the first one to say, yeah, I have my moments, short-term memory loss. What can I say? Oh, that I know, $20,000 for that. Well, I actually went and I did my homework and I did my little research. And there is a website like Kelly Blue Book, but for RVs. And I looked up what it would be worth with a bathroom in it, intact and original. And it's just as it sits in probably good condition, which his is not even acceptable condition, that it was worth, it said maybe $3,000 to $5,000. Well, with all the repairs needed on it. And he has to disclose that. If he sells that and he doesn't disclose that things are wrong, he can get in real trouble for that. And people don't like to be taken advantage of. But if you're buying an RV, you better know your shit anyway. That's all I got to, that's just the smart way. Yeah. And, he thinks it's worth 20 grand. Oh, because it has, and what was it, our Elvis? You said, oh, it was the celebrity and notoriety of it being the Lisa Marie. Well, because it's that, you probably have to knock another $1,000 off for a deep cleaning of the upholstery and the curtains and everything because, well, we know the issues, folks. Oh, that's just to make it kitten cat. That 3,000 is just to barely get it roadworthy. He has no AC dash. He has no onboard generator. He has no black tank. He has no toilet. He has no shower. He's reconfigured things so it's not stable right now because his ass end is squatting so bad, and it's not the leaf springs that need to be replaced. Okay? That's not going to do any good because you probably don't have any room in the shackle. So just a thought. And that's just, that. And he's got a massive oil leak. It's leaking all over the parts on the left-hand side. So maybe just what he could sell it for and what the value is in it is in the engine and the transmission, because those 351 Clevelands are very sought after engines, and that's the only thing that makes that van worth a penny is that engine. So yeah, it's a cargo van with a sink, exactly, and a dinette. Of course, don't ever take a black light in there. It looked like a Rorschach test. You hear a rooster? No, I have chickens all over my yard. We have baby chickens. We have bigger baby chickens. We have about 30 hens and about 10 roosters. But when the sun goes down, that's when the frogs start up. So the camper top, well, it's, yeah, if you want to float it down the Mississippi River or something, but what's the most fun thing about your life? You don't go anywhere, going places you've never been for, he says. You haven't, and you haven't gone outside the city limits in months. Oh, right, Wolf Dad. There you go. You he says the most beautiful thing about having a Caspi clamper van is getting outside. You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. You sit at night and won't sleep because you're afraid of the knock on the door, and you watch dog farts all night. And when the sun comes up, you finally decide to nod off because now it's safe because it's daylight out, and you sleep until 3 p.m. And then you go search for food, and then you do a live every single day. That's all you ever do. When was the last time we saw you out of the city? Oh, that's right. You can't really leave. Why? Because your van is a piece of shit and it's about ready to fall apart. So, what are you going to bring us? More videos of you eating stuff in your face? Oh, joy. That's such quality content. You smack, smack, smack. And you're not a foodie. You're really not. A foodie can actually cook. We don't boil steaks. We don't undercook chicken. We don't let the fillings for stuffed grape leaves sit out and get rancid and then have food poisoning. Oh, no, we don't do that. No. A real foodie can taste something and tell you the nuances in it. You know, what a spice is, what an herb is, and what, the combination of this compared to the combination of that. Now, I don't call myself a foodie because I don't like to go out and eat. I would rather cook myself. Why? Because I know how. And I know what kitchens look like behind the scenes. And if you all saw probably your favorite restaurant and, you know, thought about, what's really up, you probably wouldn't go there again. And these fast food places are even worse because you get these high school kids who barely get minimum wage, who don't know how to do anything in the first place. Oh, he gave you 2 strikes? Oh, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you tell them that it's fair use. Oh my God, he is so racist. Good God. Reggie, only himself. He's his only best friend right now. And if he wants a little strange, we'll switch to his left hand. I mean, really, that's his MO anyway. Oh, you shut up in his chat? Okay. You got booted. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, you peeled? Oh, good. Yeah, yeah. He gloats after he strikes somebody and then doesn't realize what fair use is. And once he goes off, I'll get into what YouTube copyright and what fair use. Yeah, he's still over there. Blah, 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 blah. I need money, baby. I need your support. When you say this late in the day, when you say you're coming back live, you're lying. You don't ever come back live. I'll be back. Okay, all right, Joe King. I can turn it down if I want. But I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna do a little explaining if somebody doesn't actually know. But if you all know the copyright law, rules and stuff, then I'm good. I don't need to explain it to you. Like he doesn't need to explain the copyright rules to us. Oh, please. His affirmations only pertain, he's talking to himself, but he's always in the third person. So he's saying if I have one good person, if I only have one, well, you know what? You probably will here be soon. Yeah, the fifth meal of the day, you know. Taco Bell stays open 24/7. They're always a good choice. Or the drive-through shawarma shack. 24-hour drive-through shawarma shack. Oh, you do need all that. Who are you trying to fool? Oh, what your life is about? Your life is about a able-bodied man who is too lazy to do anything for himself, but expects others to pick up the slack. Well, you know what? That rope is taut now, and it's fraying. So you need to spend less time on YouTube and more time standing in the unemployment line. Oh, that's right. You've never worked in 5 years. You can't get unemployment. What am I thinking? Hey, 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 bad. He's not showing up when he says he's going to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I actually, and who's, I think it was Street Life. I think it was Street Life was talking to Banksy Girl. And Banksy Girl came to the conclusion that he's exactly what we say he is, that she had to find out for himself. And she said the person who swayed her into thinking that he's not the type of person he portrays was him. So apparently, you give him PayPal once and he has your information. Well, apparently he doesn't ever let it go. But Banksy Girl felt really embarrassed and felt foolish. And these are her words, not mine. And there's a reason why members aren't members anymore. And you prove everything that's said about you, you prove as fact. And it came from his own life. I mean, his own words. And I think I sent her a message back like, don't feel, embarrassed or foolish. You figured it out yourself though. And she said she had a lot of apologizing to do. And it's like, you don't need to apologize. It's just like VW came in and, gave to him. And I tried to tell her, hey, you may not want to do that. And about a week later, she came back saying, yeah, you're right. I feel so foolish. It's like, don't feel foolish. I said, your heart was in the right place, and you thought you were doing good, but good to him is never enough. Oh, you asked her for a couple of grand. Well, that was your first mistake. You go in slow, and maybe $100. Oh, maybe 250. Yeah, exactly. And Linda Lou and Sherry Ann. Yep, and HX Amber. None of those people are here anymore. None of those people come into his chat anymore. And the reason is he alienated them. He talked down to them like they were below him and beneath him, but yet expected their support. Well, you know, and the only person who hasn't come to their senses, and that's Joni, but oh, that one too, Ace. Yeah, where's RC? You know? Oh, he wants to say his piece at the end. Well, you can say it, but nobody's listening. We've seen how you treat your friends. Someone who gave their blood, sweat, and tears to enrich your life, and you didn't get what you were what you thought you would have gotten, that you were going to keep adding on to the build and adding on to the build. You don't value anybody but yourself. And Amanda May just said that on the interview with Dave that he just streamed. Yeah, we can. We can make all the videos we want. Yep. And he can try to strike everybody he wants. And you know what? What happened to the boy who cried wolf too many times? Hmm? Yeah, he was raw meat. You know? YouTube isn't going to take him whining and crying to him every time he thinks somebody used his content. Well, he doesn't make content in the first place. Let's make that very clear. Well, if anybody wants to be your friend, your supporter from now on, they're on their own. That's all I got to say. You're on your new person. If you think you're doing right, well, then you just keep doing it because you're dumber than a piece of dirt. I will not let these people on YouTube drag me down. Yeah, how's that working for you? We don't have to enter into your channel anymore. Only one of us does. With that being said, it's never the last of that being said. Oh, blah blah. He's a lonely little boy who never gets told you're doing a good job, boy. He's a good boy. You know why? Because he never is and never does. And if he wants to think what he does is content, well, all right. You can label it anything you want, but it doesn't make it so. Yes, he is consumed. Yes, he lives, he goes to sleep at night, nightmares. And I know that for a fact because I said something to him, and that next morning he said, "Yeah, I had a dream and I had ants crawling all over me and stuff." And it's like, those weren't ants, those were little bugs in your hair, you know. You, yep, craves affirmation. Yep, good boy. He's a good boy. Roll over, speak. You know, he's he's like the old bulldog Chihuahua cross, the last um kennel at the Humane Society that nobody wants to take home, nobody wants to put time into, nobody wants to nurture it, and it's the bulldog Chihuahua mix who lives their life on a cement floor. Hmm, how funny. It's like he's doing it. He's like he's told his own story. Yeah. Hey. Oh, he'll be over here once he knows I'm live. Oh, of course he will. He'll see the title, and he'll come over here anyway. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Oh, coming to you live as always from the Lisa Marine. Undisclosed location. Oh, and Amanda confirmed the non-existent fake bank account that the money goes in that morning and by afternoon it's transferred to another account. So we were right on that one, folks. Always have been. But I'm just saying. I don't know why this takes so long. Uh-oh, I hear voices. Oh yes, let's put eye drops in. Yeah, pretzels and sugary drinks. So salt and sugar. No nutritional value whatsoever. Does he know he's dying? Well, by the way he eats, he thinks he's a foodie. Of course, that much sodium and that much sugar in a diet probably isn't a good combination. Just think, just saying. Argentina. I can't buy designer orange juice. What the hell? And I have income. Designer orange juice. What the hell? There we go. All right. Now I can sit back and relax. You don't know how to shake it? Oh, that's not what I heard. Yeah, Cast is having problems today, but yep. Yeah, he melts in anything over 80 degrees. $3? Holy shit. Wow, no wonder he's begging so hard. Oh, that's why there's a Cast update today. Well, that explains a lot. See, I don't know all the drama that's happening in all the other channels. There's just very few I watch. I'll go on Mangoes occasionally, and that's about it, really. Let's see what else is happening on YouTube land. Let's see. Yeah, and then on those pre-recorded videos, you can't even get 1,000 views on them. Let's see. Oh, good. Silver Dog made another video. Derby, that's not the first time I've heard that. Kind of looks like a geisha girl. Right, you better have a lot of smoke and mirrors for that effect. You only like it because it's Max Factor. Oh, it's been a scorcher. Oh, it's been a scorcher. Oh, no, no. I'm melting. Somebody throw me some support. Hey, Monkey Boy, aloha. Well, he'd probably make more by getting the cardboard sign and a crayon now. And, sorry, buddy. And finding a good corner, and look real pitiful. Oh, get up then. Get up. Move. All right, lay down. I hate it when he's. Why can't these guys not eat? Is that the only thing they have to do when they eat? Is they want to stream it? Nobody wants to see you guys eating. Not you, not Richie Rich, not 55 or any of those nasty McNasties. Why do you insist on eating while you're streaming? I just don't get it. I guess, well, I do get it. I just answered my own question. It's so they don't eat alone. Of course, now, Richie Rich, that's all that dude does is eat. And massive amounts. We thought Elbow ate a lot. Phew, he ain't got nothing on Richie Rich. Another one who is what they eat. Nasty fast food, greasy, oily, grimy, sugary, fatty foods. Deep fried, and I'll eat anything. Well, Elvis, you're kind of right on that one. Oh, he had a bad food experience today, folks. Oh, send him some money, make him feel better. Good grief. I know how they saw you at Renard's. Uh, we know. Because, Elbow, you can't be stealth all the time. You do go out in places, and you know what? They see your stupid little signs on your stupid little van with the wrong number at that. You know, Posting yourself as a YouTube celebrity. Well, the only YouTube celebrity is in your mind. Yeah. Well, Monkey Boy, the only thing that makes that van even as valuable as scrap is the engine. It's a 351 Cleveland or Windsor, and that's a sought after engine. But he's treated it like shit. He says he changes the oil, but it never says he changes the filter. And why change the oil when it's gonna leak it out anyway? Because he's got a rear seal out. Why change the oil when you have to put a quart in every tank of gas? You know, just saying. Well, yeah, it's if he's not done any maintenance on any of it, and wonder why it's going to cost him so much to fix it. Well, hello. Christmas on the Rancho. Oh, you gotta love that. No, that's what I came over here to do, and I forgot. Thanks, Ace. Oh, was that what he has to offer? Oh, well, maybe if you put a bog egg in his mouth and so he doesn't say anything, because his voice is like fingernails on the chalkboard. And he's another one who has a 100-word vocabulary that needs to really uh, use words that aren't swear words every other word. That should be a Hallmark movie. No, he doesn't change the oil. He just puts new in, you know. And there's no way that he knows how to change the oil. For another thing, he doesn't have any tools. He probably doesn't have a filter wrench. Let's see. It's Feliz Navidad, que Rancho. RL. Aunt Jemima. Oh, God. You guys. Oh, yeah, that was on my recommended too. Olivia, aloha. It's not a class B anymore. It's not fully contained. And did you see yesterday when he did his second video showing the tailpipe and stuff? Did you notice the big wet spot um, that he had that he didn't want to show on camera, and he tried to move the camera around so we didn't see it, but it's there. And what could that wet spot be? Well, if we used history as a guide, it would probably be bodily waste. Oh, I am, Olivia. Thank you. I still don't. My sense of taste is still wacko. I don't know if I might go have another test, but we just don't have that many um here on the island right now. So it's kind of I'm just gonna. I know I'm good, but you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I tried to be as gentle and delicate as I could for me. Hey, Jay Berlin, aloha. Oh, here comes the rain again. Can we go one day without rain, please? Just one. Good grief. And then we got to hear the story of the senior citizen um, date um, he had. Amanda May, you know, she's a wealth of elbow information. She knows all its nooks and crannies. Oh, I'm sorry, Olivia, you're eating. Sorry. Um, I do have a thermometer. I do not have a pulse ox. I don't want to know what my because I'm always low. So, but check on me and we'll go do lunch, or I'll make lunch, or you know. It's always one of my favorites is just stopping at Subway, getting a sandwich, and just going sitting at the beach for an hour or two. Yes, that's true. 250 cases today. But I live on the Big Island, and I think we only have 40 active cases right now, and no one hospitalized yet. But we're I think everybody is so mindful here on the island that, and everything is pretty much still shut down. Um, and we all wear our masks. You can't go anywhere without a mask here in Hawaii. And I kind of like that idea because that's the only thing that's really shown to be a true, what's the word I'm looking for, method of protecting yourself. Well, by wintertime, he's going to have to get a job. I don't see how he can live. He's dipping into his savings now because that's why he's so pissed off at the whole thing. You can wear your your man bra. He needs one anyway. And oh, in the wintertime, they can also double as earmuffs. You know, just saying. Dang, I'm watching the national news. I know. I guess maybe it's Inside Edition or something like that. One of those things. And they had riots again all over Minnesota. Oh, that's when they shot that guy right in the back. That's just that's just so wrong. Oh, you washed your capris and they shrank. Oh my gosh. Making a blanket. No. Well, Elvis, did you see the little video I did with the hairy sweatpants suit? It's a classic. I mean, I'm surprised it didn't go. Oh, shoot. Huh, good grief. But in all reality, people, folks, y'all, um, hey, Brad Silver Dog, aloha. In all reality, if he was gone, if he actually had to work, and didn't have time, at a real job, um, what would we do? Who would we talk? Well, I know who we would talk about, but I mean, really, you know, that's about all he's good for is the lulls, but you know, um, I really thought about ordering one and have it sent to him. Um, but it only got a 1-star rating, and I don't know why. I'll have to go back and look why. That's our Elvis, by the way, Brad. So the one that we claim. Yeah, and you know, playing pocket pool and the other, you know, nastiness that he did. You don't want to go outside. It's raining. I promise. It's raining. You don't want to go outside. You get wet. To him like he's a 2-year-old, expecting him to answer, "Gee, mom, I just want to go chase the chickens." No chasing the chickens today. Hey, hot frog aloha. You're a brat. Go lie down. Yeah, Waddy almost got me in trouble yesterday. You little turd. We're at the dog park, of course, at the dog park, where he has to go after the biggest dog in the park, barking at him like there's no tomorrow, and this huge dog, probably 100 pounds plus, um, back came up to my waist, a big, big Saint Bernard or I don't know, not Saint Bernard, but yeah, he's a big, oh shoot, uh, Cane Presso, big dog, and Waddy just had to go after him like he had done something wrong, and this big dog just stands there looking at Waddy, going like, "What? What? What do you want?" And it's like I'm yelling at him. He's barking. This big dog is looking at him like, "What? What?" you know. And I felt bad because he's the littlest dog in the park, causing the biggest problems. Oh, what? What do you want? Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? What does Elbow say? What does Elbow say? I mean, he could have been just a snack for this dog, And here, Waddy, he's flexing his muscles like he's a dog 10 times his size. $50 won't strike. Oh, please. My check's in the mail. Good grief. Oh, oh you a little cocky redhead, right? Yeah, he must have Chihuahua in him. He has to. What? I don't know what you're saying. Speak English. What do you want? What does Elbow say? What does Elbow say? Meow. What does Elbow say? Where'd you go find it? Go find it. Go find it. He's mad because I have laundry on the bed too, and he can't get up and lay on the bed. Well, he said he doesn't have the pink. He said, well, in order to vent this, I'm going to have to get the pink slip or the title. He was, and I'm thinking, well, who has the title then? I'm thinking he had one of his family members hold the title to the loser Marine, loan him money, and he's never paid him back, so he doesn't have the title. So hopefully whoever's holding the title put it in their name, and he'll have to go down to Arkansas to make it right. Oh, wouldn't that be a shame? Well, he's already been swinging that copyright strike axe, and YouTube's going to get tired of him basically for being a pussy and not being able to, you know, have a thick skin here because, you know, Narsa has it. Well, good for Narsa then, and he's probably in a pinch too because here pretty soon Tesla's going to have automated or autonomous um, trucks moving product, and then poor Narsa won't have a job. Oh, well, yes, fair use. It's a wonderful thing, but you have to declare it, and you got to put it in the description or in the heading. In mine, I just put it as well. You've all seen the one I put on mine. It's a it's a fair use one. Yeah, my icon through the channel is a fair use disclaimer. So I mean, everything in my channel is fair use. Well, folks, it's been fun, but Waddy wants to go for a walk in the rain, and I gotta cook dinner. So I'm going to. I'll give it a minute. Hold on. Narsa the biker. Please. I won't even ride the bike that Narsa has. Because honestly, an 883 is tiny. For all you motorcycle folks out there, whoever you might be, that an 883 is a learner bike. You know, even the girls around. I don't even know any of the girls around here, even as little as they are, right? 883s. If they had a Sportster, it's usually the 1200. Of course, I wouldn't mind finding it a cheap 883, but still, it's not enough power. So, all right, folks, have the rest of your evening well, And tomorrow is hump day. Woohoo! Another day at the dog park. So everybody stay safe out there. And until next time, aloha.